Facebook, Google, other parents, carers. That's how I found out so much information. I mean, it was just complete strangers offering me advice and warnings. I wish I'd have known about watchful waiting. You know, I wish one of the professions had said to me, look, if it seems like we're sitting on our arse doing nothing, that's because some kids get through this. You know, and if we get involved, it can make it worse instead of better. I wish I'd had a list, or at least an idea of the red flags, you know, the things to look out for. Because then I would have known that if I rang up and said, we're seeing this, it would have kick-started some kind of process, you know, that we could follow, that we could work against, because, well, all right, look, at least that would have helped me. Because when you're living it, you know, every day, your normal becomes pretty damn weird. You know, you just lose all perspective. And yeah, I know there's no instruction manual and everyone's different, of course they are, but I also know we weren't the only ones experiencing this, yeah? And it's their bloody job, so they must have had some sort of wisdom to pass on. And someone should have said to me, this is the worst case scenario. Well, all right, at least that would have helped me. Because this is what we're dealing with. Low self-esteem, bullying, PTSD, anxiety, depression, self-harm, suicide attempts, personality disorder, drugs, alcohol. I mean, I found it all out, of course. I mean, it's a big fucking internet out there, but if one of the professionals had just shown me the respect, I suppose, yeah, the trust, and added me to the army fighting it, you know, that would have helped me. I could have been part of the solution, you know, we could have worked together. Instead, oh no, I feel like I'm battling them every day, as well as this horrific fucking illness. You know, you're fighting every day for services, for benefits, for information, and you get the information, you've got to pass the information from the school to health to housing to the police, and you're trying to stop your 17-year-old daughter from topping herself and your wife ending up at the funny farm. I mean, yeah, and I could have done with knowing how to explain it to my mother. That's a different fight. Oh, why can't you just get over it? Just having to re-educate her. You know, find words that could explain what had happened to her, so she'd stop nagging my daughter about giving me a hard time and coming up with brilliant stuff like, yeah, grow up, move on. You know, and I'm having to become an expert in all this on my own. You know, I've got no idea if what I'm reading or being told by other parents is good and useful or downright fucking dangerous. I mean, Christ knows, it's not like I'm some lily-livered dad that can't take it. What haven't we seen? You know, what do the professionals think? They're going to tell me that's worse than the police pitching up on my doorstep telling me my 17-year-old daughter has been found in some stranger's garden 30 miles away off her fucking tits at 3 a.m. I mean, you know, what are they going to tell me that's worse than the ambulance service calling me from my own shed to tell me that she's called 999 and cut her wrists and tried to hang herself. So, could I get out of bed and come and let them in the house? I still got their torch somewhere. You know, I got kicked under the counter, it's all covered in blood and sticky with sawdust, so I don't know who to return it to. Anyway, look, I could have done with just a bit more information. Even if it was frightening, because then we'd have had some kind of idea what we were up against.